All right, folks, let's dive into today's breaking story. The East Coast and Gulf Coast of the United States are currently grappling with a massive port strike. Picture this: nearly 50,000 dock workers have walked off the job, causing one of the largest disruptions to U.S. ports in decades. The core of the issue? Wage disagreements and the looming threat of automation. The International Longshoremen's Association, or ILA, argues that workers deserve significant pay increases and job security. They point to the record profits shipping companies have seen recently and say it's time to share the wealth. On the other side, we have the United States Maritime Alliance, or USMX, who argue they've already offered substantial wage hikes. But automation, a major point of contention, could mean fewer jobs in the future. This standoff has led to a complete halt in negotiations, with no face-to-face talks happening. ILA President Harold Daggett warns that if the strike continues, the consequences could be dire. So what does this mean for you and me? Well, the impact on consumers could be significant. We're talking potential shortages and price hikes on a wide range of goods. Think electronics, furniture, and even essential food items like bananas and coffee. While holiday shopping might be less affected due to pre-stocked inventories, perishable goods and certain non-perishable items could see immediate shortages. Businesses that rely on these ports are getting increasingly anxious. Over 200 business groups have reached out to the White House urging intervention. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has even suggested invoking the Taft-Hartley Act, a controversial move used to prevent or end strikes that threaten national interests. The Biden administration is walking a tightrope here. They recognize the seriousness of the situation and are closely monitoring developments. But they also remain committed to allowing collective bargaining to run its course. The White House is making efforts to bring both parties back to the negotiating table, hoping for a swift and fair resolution. Resolution, however, is easier said than done. The ILA stands firm, citing the substantial profits made by the shipping industry during the pandemic as justification for their demands. They're also pushing for stronger protections against automation to prevent job displacement. The USMX, while keeping a lower profile publicly, needs to find a compromise that addresses workers' concerns without jeopardizing port operations. The longer this strike drags on, the greater the economic fallout. President Biden has ruled out using the Taft-Hartley Act, but the administration is exploring other ways to mitigate the strike's impact if it continues. The coming days will be critical. Will negotiations resume and lead to a resolution? That remains to be seen. Stay tuned for more updates as this story develops. And remember, the things happening at these ports could eventually touch all our lives in one way or another. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates. See you next time.